So today I'm taking a look at this report on the state of Israel done in 1959 by my father, Barry Edmund Forrest. And he must have been about 15 or 16 at the time when he did this. I recently discovered this in the family archive when I was out organizing the family memorabilia and pictures with my mom out in Albuquerque. And partly because my father died in 1984 and I'm not able to ask him about this, I thought I would go through the book and just check it out. I also just thought it'd be really neat to go through not only the content of the book or the report on the state of Israel way back in 1959, because that'll be interesting, but also just to show how much time and effort went into this and how much detail, and with a lack of modern tools like Photoshop, Canva, word processing. This was done hand drawn, hand colored. The maps were stenciled and traced and then painted over. And then the report itself was all typed on a manual typewriter. This should be interesting. So I'm really excited because I've been looking at this, but I haven't really taken a close look. So here we go. This is done 1959, so 65 years ago. And if you look closely here, you can see that this is hand painted and hand drawn and really accurate proportions and shadows. It looks like an actual Israeli soldier or just citizen. Really nice artwork. Also the penmanship and kind of the little touches of white paint looks really cool on this. So again, this is all hand drawn on some kind of construction paper. So it's definitely faded. It's got some staining on it. It's put together with brads, but still pretty good so far. We go in here and we see that he got an A+. Not much more accolades other than this is an excellent job, A+. It's not signed by a teacher, but still, you would think a little bit more of an explanation. But anyway, it's an A+, obviously great grade, not only on the content, but the presentation. Now you've got the word Israel in English done in watercolors on this kind of, I don't know if this is drafting paper, but it's some kind of like thin filament paper that's translucent and some kind of etching paper. You can see, if you look closely here, the detail in the letter I, where he's got the state of Israel in there and all these little flourishes with the map and the sun and the Hebrew lettering all the way down. Land of the Bible, written and illustrated by Barry Edmund Forrest, February 20th, 1959 CE. Prefix. Writing Israel took a lot of time and effort, but now that it's complete, I feel a sense of satisfaction that one gets when he has done something well worthwhile. I enjoyed writing the text, cutting and pasting the pictures, and illustrating Israel immensely. B.E.F. Shenorock, New York, February 20th, 1959. Dedication. To Mrs. Green, who gave me 7 months to complete the work. To Mom and Dad, who allowed me to stay up late nights. And to Bonnie and David, who left me alone while I was busy, I dedicate this booklet. Again, this is all manually typed out. You got the table of contents. You can see it's over 48, close to 50 pages long. The history of Israel. The present state of Israel has almost 4,000 years of colorful and dark, joyous and sad, bloody and clean, religious, peaceful and war-marred history behind its 11 years of statehood. In the following pages, I will try to outline it as briefly as possible. Wow. So you've got 20 double-spaced, hand-typed pages. One thing I'm noticing in today's modern word processing days, you're going to spell check and do everything before you print. And there's not a ton of mistakes, but quite a few that if you make a mistake, you have to decide whether you're going to type the whole thing over. There's no copying and pasting. So you can see he corrected some. There's words that don't have spaces or the spaces in the wrong place. There's a lot of that, but for the most part, it's very legible and very well written and very thorough. 20 pages. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at the map section. Now this is done on this. Also, this looks like white paper, maybe some kind of art paper or construction paper. So you've got maps that he hand watercolored the title. You've got Israel map, and I think what he did is he traced it. I think this is tracing paper, because I don't think they had copy machines. So I think he went to the library and traced this and then hand painted in the colors. And he even did a key, a very detailed key right there, which is really cool. Same here, hand traced, hand painted with a very thorough key. This looks like the whole region, not just Israel. You've got the topographical map of Israel with the different elevations and the compass with the Jewish star in there. That's a nice touch. Now you've got the, I guess I don't know what you call it, the exports or the production in Israel. So you've got, look at this key that's got the fish, sheep, cattle, all handwritten and painted. And you've got the key for the minerals, and also just a nice artsy compass there at the bottom. And then he's got a size comparison. So he's got the map of United States and Israel right in the middle, just to show how tiny Israel is compared to the United States. Okay, now you have more of this kind of tracing paper or filament, whatever it's called. And this is not really the story. This is your facts and figures. So it's got the Jewish population numbers at a glance. So this is the 10-year growth at a glance. More details here. Important facts about Israel. What lies in the future for Israel? Many things. For instance, a possible settlement of the Arab-Israeli conflict, the settlement and development of the Negev frontier, growth of the world trade. All these things and many more. Only fate will tell. Finally, we get to the picture section. So there's some that are traced, I believe, like some of the pictures, or even might have even been sketched out by my dad. And then some of these are just photocopied. I think they had like mimeograph machines or something. Obviously, you can just go on internet, Wikipedia nowadays, and just get a full color picture, but still, this is really cool. And then, not to be outdone, he's got a little hand-painted Hebrew alphabet, complete with the written alphabet and ghost letters and vowels. And then he cites his sources, and it's all done. Again, his project on the State of Israel by Barry Edmund Forrest. Over 7 months, completed on February 20th, 1959.